Deek is so happy to see you. Deek noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deek has seen one of these before. Deek calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deek was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deek can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deek when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deek loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deek hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deek first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deek enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Revelio. Oh, no, you don't. I'll look after you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! Now, I'm only trying to help. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio. Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Levioso! Revelio! Levioso!
I'll look after you.
Revelio! Levioso!
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Handy resource indeed.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Revelio.
you, my young friend.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Someone's going nothing. What's this? Put you in it. I'll get that goblin help. It isn't Nora Treadwell.
Adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! To do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the propeller. Look at that! You're a natural.
Obviously the best greenhouse.
Revelio.
Oh, everybody knows.
What are you up to now?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the class.
Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Diffindo! Levioso! Diffindo!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night. I hope you been staying vigilant with those demigods?
Revelio.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive. This disillusionment charm is superb.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demigods statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
You should. You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her.
Going to do it. Would thou takest my hand in
Oh,
Revelio.
I asked.
Am I forgetting anything?
No.
Aloha Mora. Incendio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Blue Powder.
Revelio. Revelio.
Care to race?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I was trying to the grand staircase for an hour.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Believe me when I told him
Incendio. Revelio.
There we go.
I say we know who the
Which in Philcroft? I was surprised how much food.
That's it.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, there. Stupid one.
Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! On your toes, my little
Finito.
treacle! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
You will pay for your deed.
Levioso.
Can't I?
Incendio.
I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Revelio. Levioso.
Petrificus totalis!
Expulso! What a little red space. Expulso! That was a stupid one. That's just the beginning.
Protego. Glacius.
That's stupid. You can do.
Expelliarmus.
You can't hold out forever. You've made a great... What do you folks on?
Electricity.
You're no match for me.
Protego.
You should know about stealing goblins
Expelliarmus.
stolen by others. Or should you?
Accio.
You're the one who was stupid.
Glacius.
Stupid. Speed. What was that? You will pay for your
Protego. Glacius.
expulsion.
Stupid. Expelliarmus.
Play, shall we?
I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio.
Plenty of spoils and never disappoints.
Oh, you may have eluded me now, but you'll pay the price for it next time.
Expulso!
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Come on, you're afraid. Incendio!
Slippery as a kelpie, they say you are. Don't look much to me.
Glacius!
Keep your body.
Hide! With experience!
You took Laura Treadwell from us. Going to you. You're the one who stole the goblin helm.
Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Alohomora. Everything's all right now. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Revelio. Your poaching days are over. Alohomora. Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before... That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
I ought to do the same.
Revelio. Revelio. Propendo. Repulsor. Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Repulsor. Levioso.
Fringo! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio! Repulsor! Revelio! Revelio! Reparo! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulso. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
I've been at this for hours.
Totalis.
Grapple, you are.
Revelio.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could. You will regret.
Too late for you to learn the error of your way, Revelio. 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 Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
You will regret coming here.
Goblins will finally rule over Witchcraft.
Such arrogance.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio!
One less human to worry about.
An intruder!
Arresto momentum! Everything's all right now. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. Revelio. This looks like trouble.
Be used for better things than this so-called.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country. But we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
I should be going now. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about
Revelio.
earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's Loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only bastard is a dead wizard in my book. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! I won't rest. Dead. Are you sure you're not a muggle? I'll get you.
Expelliarmus!
Levioso! Why don't you come up here and fight me? Confringo! How
Revelio.
I didn't touch your head.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
You've made your last mistake. One less. You're making this too easy. Levioso! Impressed? Missed me! Confringo! Such arrogance. Stupid one. Who do you think you are? I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Glacius. Well, stupid one. You won't stop me. Put me down at once!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio!
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio! Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house.
Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Reparo. Revelio.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
You idiot! Lolly has done.
Revelio.
The presence of such arrogance.
Revelio.
Do you ever wish you could I just wondered if you...
When I fell off my broom.
Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I don't know why you don't just get a sniff.
Revelio.
I was going to try out for the...
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Ranrock's Loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
What have we here? Another human? I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. What crap on you are.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Revelio.
Another human?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me. Such arrogance. Someone's been taken out.
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio.
How do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point.
Arresto momentum.
Did you hear that?
Nobody will believe I defeated him. Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. 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 Repulsor. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast pleasure.
I saw hoof prints in the forest the other day.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first one of you trying to pin it on me, you can count the minutes till you speak your last word.
Revelio.
There's a hole in my pocket.
Revelio. Revelio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. Revelio. Revelio. crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. Revelio. Trusty totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Oh. Whoa. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! What do we have here?
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Who's there?
Perificus totalis. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio.
Someone there?
Revelio.
Hello?
Perificus totalis. Revelio.
Hold on.
Perificus totalis. Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need. Perificus totalis. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Perificus totalis. Revelio. Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Now here's a sad-looking place. Perificus totalis.
How nice of you to stop by.
Perificus totalis.
I will make you pay.
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Revelio. What was that? He was out.
What went on here, Guardian Leviosa?
Wise decision running from me. Seems the coward fled.
Totalis.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Revelio.
Revelio.
What will we find in here?
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Afraid to fight? Quiet as a grapple, you are.
Is somebody there? Hello?
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I? Over here!
You won't get away with that.
Places! Revelio.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio.
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Petrificus totalis. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Not quiet. Not very splendid, are ya? I won't rest.
Revelio.
Any who oppose Ranrock.
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen. Goblins will...
Incendio. Revelio.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards.
It's Totalis. A boiler door. How to open it? Revelio.
Vegetation does not belong in battle. I hate wasting my time. You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle.
Accio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. It's slow down. Light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be?
Revelio.
Say, oh, run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
What's down there? Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by. Certain we can come to an agreement and you'll just set me free.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio.
See myself doing this sort of. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
You have to learn to share.
What was that? Feel as though I'm not alone.
Someone there? Hello? You are terrible. I know you're here somewhere.
Potato! Stupid! Arrest their momentum.
Somebody there? Hello?
Seems you're... Leviosa!
I'll find ya! Are you sure you're... Such arrogance. How nice of you to stop by.
Expelliarmus!
You won't stop me. Easily diverted. Not quite. You can't stop us.
Accio.
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus!
Kill spells glance off me.
Confringo! Leviosa!
That was meant for me. Prepare to surrender now.
Leviosa! You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio.